chat about some stuff that's been going on and I'm not happy about, and everything else. But I will wait until people start coming in, and hopefully people will start coming in. So yeah, I've got you turned round to my tree because obviously I'm having a bit of a hard day today. Sundays seem to be the hardest ones for me lately. But you know, life has to keep going on, and life is life, and yeah. But yeah, I've got a few things to say. So yeah, as soon as people start popping on, then obviously I will start to say what I need to say. Because I am very, very upset. I'm upset for one of my friends, and it needs to stop, really. Once you come in, say hello. Yeah, I'm just obviously waiting for people to start popping on, because obviously I do kind of want to get this across to people that need to know it's not on, it's ridiculous, and I wouldn't take it myself. So yeah, once you come into the chat, please say hello. And obviously I will start with obviously talking about some bits. Firstly, I'm going to say to all these trolls that are talking about children, please stop, because children are completely off limits. If you've got an issue with the person that is doing the live, have it out with them. Stop with the children. Stop saying crap about the children and just get on with it, because I'm not happy that some of these trolls have phoned up CPS on one of my very, very, very good friends, where she is a very good mother. She she's doing really, really well. I'm very proud of what she has done and where she is now. And if you've got an issue with her, then have it out with her. Don't bring her children into your mouths. It's disgusting, and it needs to stop. It does need to stop. because, not being funny, but only one person can take so much, and then they will have the police out on you, because at the end of the day, it's got to stop. It's not nice. Some people have got to understand that people have their limits. And I have my limits with my children. If anyone attacks my children in any of anyone's chats, I will come down hard on any of them. I do not like seeing my very good friend upset and almost about to cry on a live. It's not on. Just stop with the attacking of the children. It's got to stop. And there is another person that is saying that they do things with children. Yeah, there is people out there that do things with children. But this person that I am very, very good friends with does not do that. If you need to do a check on him, do a bloody check on him. Stop shaming him on your lives to say that he does these things to the children, because he doesn't do that. There is a place online that you can go and check if this person has done this stuff. It is getting people to the limits of where they've had enough, and they will end up getting an order on you, because at the end of the day, they can actually get your channel blocked, and they can get your channel removed if you keep going on the way that you're going. I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. It's near Christmas. It's almost Christmas. It's time for blessings and forgiveness. Do you know what the 10 Commandments are? Does anyone know what the 10 Commandments are? I shall love my neighbours, even if you hate them, even if you've got just love your neighbours. Stop with the attacking of the children. That is off limits completely. I am very, very ashamed of these people that keep attacking this person's children. Hello, how are you? I'm just obviously having a bit of a bad day because the trolls do not stop, and it's got to stop. It's got to end now, because at the end of the day, I'm not being funny, it's almost Christmas, and why do people have to get so blimmin' nasty near to Christmas? I don't know if anyone has noticed, but since COVID, everyone's got horrible, and they've got nasty. And I don't understand why people have done that. At the end of the day, yeah, I understand. We were all locked up. I understand that. It was horrible for me to get locked up all that time as well. But I enjoyed it because I had my children around. I get it. Some people don't have children and they are alone and they are single and they don't have children, or they don't, you know. It must have been hard for them, and I get that. But at the end of the day, you know, people don't have to be nasty, and people don't have to attack children over being horrible to another person, is it? It's getting to people, and it's got to stop. Otherwise, these other people will get your channels either blocked, or they will go to the police, and the police will block your channel themselves. They can do that. I know how the police work. I know that I'm only in the UK, but I know how police work. Stop phoning out CPS on somebody that is trying their so goddamn hardest to be a perfect parent and everything else. There is no words. Sorry, just bear with me a moment. I'm just got somebody at the door. Sorry, it was just my daughter coming home from her friend's house. But I can't remember what I was talking about. But obviously, yes, CPS has other duties to other people. People that actually really need that help, where obviously parents are in their children, about to really hurt their children. Stop wasting CPS's time. Stop phoning up someone's school about a child. It's got to stop. You know, it hurts people's feelings that these people have done this, and they've really made their mark on a lot of people, and I'm not happy about, obviously, people are addict shaming as well. Basically, yeah, people are addicts and they're trying to get through it all. Yes, they have their ups and downs with the addict and everything else, but stop addict shaming them. At the end of the day, they're trying their hardest to get themselves back to normal. Nobody kind of knows this, but well, some people know this, but I got in the wrong crowd. I did some nasty crap and I did some stuff, but I got in my head to say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I need to stay away from these people because they're not the right people to hang around with. So what I did, I shut myself away from all these people and got myself back to who I was. Yeah, if you want to addict shame anybody, do it to me. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'll tell them the truth. Yeah, I was in a bad crowd, but I got myself away from that and I got myself back to normal. Because I was going through a lot of crap that was happening in my life at that point. I have a massive story about my life. I have said it in somebody's live and everything else. They know a hell of a lot about me. I stick up for my friends, and I will always stick up for my friends. But if it starts to upset anybody and they start to cry, almost about to cry on a live and everything else, it's getting to them. Stop. Now it's Christmas. If everyone don't know, but obviously I did a video yesterday for cleaning my living room and actually putting up my Christmas tree. I am kind of waiting for my children to put on the angel, because we kind of do that as part of a family. So I'm waiting for everybody to be in my house and we can get on and do that. But yeah, I'm kind of having a bit of a hard time right now. So I've actually got a live later at 6:00 p.m. UK time. It's an open panel, so if anybody wants to come up and chat with me, then I'll be very, very grateful. If anyone wants to share my live out, then I'll be very, very grateful for that as well. But yeah, please just stop with the child attacking, because it's not the child's fault. Never has been a child's fault for any of it. But what us parents have done is that we have learned off, and we know exactly to teach our children. Firstly, teaching our children how to respect people, how to be kind to people, how to speak to people, and how to protect themselves. I've done that all through their lives, is to protect them, and I'm doing what I can, how I can. Come out. I'm alive. You're alive. Get out. I've got it. But yeah, it's just, it needs to end now. It needs to be sorted out as soon as possible, because I don't know, but YouTube is sending out people emails about how people are treating people. I don't know if anybody's got that yet, and I don't know if they've made contact with anybody about that, but I have put in for myself that people need to be blocked for saying crap about children and saying stuff about adults and other things, because there is people out there. It is affecting a lot of people, and it's very hard to yeah, it's very hard for me, because I'm kind of trying to get my head around why are people being so absolutely damn cruel and horrible, and think sometimes it can be a joke and sometimes it's not a joke. People take it hard with what people are saying sometimes, and it's not funny. It's not funny. It's really got to me because it's people are being nasty toward they're attacking children, and the children are off limits. Like I said, at the end of the day, if anyone attacks my children, they will be completely blocked and they will be reported, because I'm not going to have it. I don't think anyone should be bringing up CPS or anything. If people are trying to sort their lives out and everything else and other things, then people should never ever be phoning up CPS for anybody, and especially shouldn't be phoning up schools telling them crap about the parent and other things. It needs to stop. Think about the child. My God. CPS is not a good place to be. Yeah. I can't explain it because it's something that I've been through and everything else, but having children's services in your life is not nice. They twist things, they are manipulative, they lie, they make things up to take children away from you. The CPS is absolutely horrible. Hello, Chicken Lady, Crazy Chicken Lady. How are you feeling and how are you doing? But yeah, obviously I'm just come on live to say about, obviously, people are starting to attack people's children just because they've got an issue with the parent. They're starting on the children as well. It's horrible. It needs to stop. It's not nice when people start phoning CPS on people that don't even need it. People are trying their so goddamn hardest to be good parents and everything else. You know, it's very hard for me because I think one day I'm kind of going to do one of my stories and just tell you guys what I've been through and how it has affected me and why why I have my bad days and how I have my good days and stuff like that. I probably will end up doing that. I have got an open panel up later at 6 o'clock, so hopefully people will be able to pop in and say hello on that. But I just wanted to kind of get across to everybody that I don't think children should be brought in to anything. If you've got an issue with the person that's got the channel and everything else, just don't bring the children into it. It's something that you should never ever do. And you know, if you do have an issue with somebody, you should just have it out with them. You know, talk to them, go up on panel with them, sort it out that way. Apologize to whoever you've upset or yeah, it's very difficult because social media is a very hard place to be, because people have got very rude, and they have got to the point where they lie, and they are very disrespectful to people that have been very good to people. And like I say, at the end of the day, if I had an issue with any of you guys, I would just blankly just say it. I would tell you, and I would say it. I would come on live and I would say it. But I wouldn't say it in a harsh way, but I would pull you up on it, and I would say to you, you know, what's going on, what have I done, you know, how can we sort this out, you know. I would give you a chance to tell me. But there is some people out there that just are having some issues and they just don't want to, and it's just at that point where people have just got to, you know, it's Christmas and we all need to kind of have those blessings, have that forgiveness, and we all need to give people some sort of one more chance of trying to, you know, be respectful and nice and kind, and you know, because kindness costs absolutely nothing. A please and a thank you and a bit of a respect does not cost anybody anything. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. So, you know, there is, yeah, that's probably what I would do actually, is do some hair pulling. But yeah, definitely. If anyone can share out my live, I'll be very grateful for that. But yeah, I'm just obviously coming on live to say, please don't attack the children over an issue. If you've got a, you know, a personal vendetta about the person that you've got an issue with, just don't take it out on the children. It's not their fault. It's whatever the other person has done. So I'm very deeply affected by this, because people phoning out CPS on people for no goddamn reason. That, you know, yeah, maybe some people do need CPS. You know, some people do kind of need that little bit of support to, you know, have something said and stuff like this and everything else. And I get that. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I I had some support from child services myself. I think a lot of people know that about me, because obviously due to my mental health and my anxieties, they got completely bad and worse and everything else, and I wasn't coping and other things, but I still have my children. Sometimes CPS do help, and they do give you good advice, and they do kick you up the arse and other things, but don't call them out to people that have vendettas with the other person. It's not right, it's not great, and it's horrible. It's horrible to have social workers in your life, because you know what social workers can do, and some people know that social workers take people to court, and they do take their children away to get custody of the children. But I still have my children. I've completely got through that. My case is completely closed now. I'm absolutely godsmacked that my case has actually closed, because I still have down days, and I still have my depression days, and I still have my anxiety days as well. But I do not take it out on my children. I'm trying my hardest to be a perfect parent. There's no such word as a perfect parent, because obviously if there was a perfect parent, then obviously children wouldn't be the way that they are right now. But I've had a tough life, and right through childhood, and I wish I kind of had my mum around me when I was having a rough childhood, but my mum was just, yeah, she wasn't, and I didn't have anybody really. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, that's the past, and now is kind of like the future. To be honest, I brought myself up to be who I am, and I think I've done quite well to be a respected person, and to be kind to people, because it doesn't go far. Kindness and respect and being nasty to people does not get you anywhere in life. Stressing out at people does not get you anywhere in life either. Attacking children, I hate. I would, I can't do with people that attack other people's children. People are doing their best, and we all kind of have our ups and downs. Some people can upset us and stress us out. Some people are kind of don't have respect and have no kindness in them at all, and that's what they call as a narcissistic narcissistic personality disorder. Because I know my stuff about so yeah, it's kind of a bit difficult. Did my life just restart again for some reason? Did I lose people? I hope I haven't lost people. Is everyone still here? Because obviously I'm kind of... It didn't reset. Because seems to me that it's kind of reset itself on my for some reason it's kind of gone to a different time on my on my live, but never mind, it doesn't matter. But yeah, like I say, please have children off limits on your lives. And maybe I'm just a bit waffling on right now, but it has upset me that I've heard this from a very, very good friend of mine. I've been on panel with them, and I'm disgusted, really. I'm very disgusted on what people can actually physically do to another person, and what they can say about other people and say that they've done this sort of shit and other things. Trolls are nasty. Trolls have got very, very nasty, and it's got to stop. Is because like I've said, I've had an email from YouTube asking about how they can change things and stuff like that, and I've told them that they need to block the people that are being nasty towards a lot of people. So just be warned, and obviously be careful on what's going on, because I think they're going to change it in the new year of what people are going to be saying and how they're going to be saying it. So yeah, just be very, very careful on how people are going to be. So, but yeah, I've got my waffle over and done with. Yeah, it is very hard to ignore, but obviously, you know, people don't ignore. And stuff like that. But yeah, so what's everybody been up to? What's the weather been like near you? The weather's been quite sunny, a little bit warm here today actually. It's not been that bad. So it's cold there. What's the degrees over there? Because I think we are in around the 7 centigrade right now. Yeah, when people come in, please come in and say hello. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I don't usually rant a lot in my lives. I'm kind of a bit of a chilled person. I'm a good person and stuff like that. But when I've heard and seen what trolls have done to these people, it's not nice at all. So what's everyone been up to? Obviously, I've got a video up of me cleaning my living room and putting up my tree. So if anyone wants to go and watch that, then please and go ahead and watch that. I'll be very grateful. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a new tree next year. Yeah, it's just, I've had it for years and it's starting to get a little bit gloomy. Easy to have it up. You're trying to oh dear, is it that frozen? So yeah, I've got an open panel up later at 6 o'clock. So if anyone wants to come in on that, then they're very welcome, because it is an open panel. So if anyone wants to come to that, I'd be very grateful. Hello, my sister's voice. How are you? So yeah, obviously I've had a bit of a waffle on at the first bit of the live, but it was about people attacking children on YouTube, and yeah, I'm just you freezing your tush. Oh, are you out? Are you? Yeah, I was on. Boss's live last night as well. I was on it for a little while, and then obviously, I went on to somebody else's live, and I found all this nasty stuff out. But yeah. Please obviously do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of things on my channel, like I'm kind of doing like some AI stuff on my snap shorts. Yeah, obviously I'm trying out different things, because obviously my channel's kind of a small channel and stuff like that. You had snow. Wow. I think in the UK we're going to get some snow over the next weekend or sometime soon. It did say in the weather that we were going to get some. Oh, well, sorry, my sister's voice. Where are you from? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Did you has anybody kind of seen about that tornado in Canada? They had a tornado. It's on the news at the moment. They had a massive tornado go through Canada or something. Is it Canada or California? Something like that. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, apparently it was quite a bad one, to be honest. Hello, Diana. How are you? Um, yeah, I've had a little bit of a rant at the first bit of the live, but we've kind of gone on to kind of chatting about tornadoes, hurricanes, other things. So, yeah, all welcome into my chat. Very nice to see you all. I had to kind of get what I did to get off my chest, so I hope you all don't mind that I kind of ranted a little bit, but it does upset me when it comes to people attacking other people's children. Children are off limits when they come to lives and stuff like that. It's, yeah, don't attack the children. I believe in karma. It will come down on them tenfold. Yes, I did see that. Wasn't it some sort of the oh, I can't remember what it's called. Was it salami that was supposed to hit some sort of area? Sorry, did my live go back off? I I seem to be kind of getting it resetted for some reason, and yeah, I did see on I did see on the news about obviously the earthquake. Oh yeah, spring and summer is my seasons. Autumn and winter is my baddest, because I have seasonal depression as well. So me living with normal depression and anxieties, it can affect all of them at once. So I'm trying so hard not to let it affect me. It's very difficult, very very difficult when it gets dark at 4 o'clock in in. It's kind of getting darkish now, but we have a very nice sunset coming in. Yeah, I think it's kind of my internet, because I'm having a lot of issues with my internet and it's annoying. Yes, obviously I've been to the doctors as well, and I was having like pins and needles in my legs, and it was really hurting. I couldn't move a lot, and stuff like that. Yeah, did it kind of disconnect again? I said my internet in the winter is completely crap. I'm hoping to have it all sorted by next week, so hopefully it won't be as bad. I'm sorry if it keeps kind of glitching out. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, I don't know what's the matter with obviously my legs, because obviously when I have like the pins and needles in my legs, it kind of like it lasts quite a lot of days, and it's like they go hot and you can't move much, and it really hurts. The pain is really really sore. But it's kind of inside my leg. It's not outside the leg. It's kind of inside the leg where it goes right up. It goes right up to kind of my back, and it kind of it affects my whole legs, and it really hurts sometimes. This is why I kind of rest some days and not kind of be on lives and stuff like that. I have one of those as well. I have a kidney stone as well. I drink lots of water every day. I do kind of have, you know, Diet Coke and stuff like that, Pepsis and stuff, you know. Um, but when, you know, I have the pains and stuff like that, I kind of have to go onto the waters. So Um, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people go through the same thing as everybody else. But yeah, it's kind of finding out the reasons why we have it, because I've been to the doctor so many times to kind of get it all sorted and everything else. But obviously I've been to the doctors and they are starting to send me to have a scan on my back to kind of have it all analysed to find out why it's happening and everything else. So is it I can't remember what it's called. I know it's like a kind of a scan. Yeah, it does, yes. Hello Diana, how are you? Yeah, obviously I have been on live for a little while, and obviously I have had my little bit of a waffle first thing on the live. It was just about obviously trolls attacking obviously children, and I was just letting people know that children are off limits. If you have an issue with obviously the person that has the channel, you know, at the end of the day, no one should be taking anything out on children. Oh, I'm sure, obviously I will get better, yeah, obviously. Like I'm saying, at the end of the day, if I've got an issue with obviously the person, I would never, ever, ever bring in anyone's child. You know, even if I knew that a troll had a child, I would still never, ever, ever bring a child into the quarrel that we've got. No one should. But yeah, obviously I've got you turned round because obviously I'm having a bit of a harsh day. So obviously got my tree up because obviously I'm a little bit superstitious, and I kind of put my tree up 12 days before Christmas, and I take my Christmas tree 12 days after Christmas. So I'm you know, like I keep saying, karma will hit the people that are nasty and horrible, and they will get it tenfold, I should imagine. So I know it happens and I get that, but I would never let anybody troll anybody in my chats, and I will not have trolls in my chats. Thank you for liking my tree. Yeah, it's a bit, I've had it for years, so I'm kind of thinking of actually getting a new one with like the snow that's on it. I've had it for so many years. You can tell it's kind of getting to the age that it doesn't need to be anymore. Oh, they're not trolling me. They're trolling a very good friend of mine that I go on their lives, and they're saying nasty things towards them and everything else. It gets to me when it comes to where the children are involved. That's all. I have to rant because it's about children, and no one should be bringing up children, because children are blessings, and at the end of the day there is people out there that can't have children, and where that we all have our moments when, obviously, when it comes down to the children, yeah, it affects me quite badly, because children are blessings, and that's what they should be, is not talked about or anything like that, especially on lives anyway. Yeah, I do a bit of yoga myself. I put it on the TV and I do it that way. I do like a bit of yoga. Calms me down as well, so do you know what? I'm having so much issues with my internet these days. It's just unbelievable. I don't know what it is. It usually works very well, but I think a lot of people are different to the pains that they can get in their bodies and how much they can cope with and everything else. But when I had like the pins and needles and the real soreness in my legs, I had to go to the doctors. It was, yeah. Thank you, Diana. That's very kind of you. And obviously share my lives out. You know, anybody is kind of welcome into my chats, as long as they are respectful towards me and that they are respectful to, obviously, the people that are in my chats. I don't have people in my chats if they're not respectful and kind to people in my chats. I know out there people can be completely mean and horrible and everything else, but obviously I'm not that kind of person. I'm just a person that is kind, calm, collective. But if anyone brings up anyone's children, then you'll see the rough of me like you did at the beginning of my life. Oh yeah, I know that, because obviously, you know, you've got to do, obviously, your stretches and everything else to calm your legs and stuff down. I don't know, it's mostly in the winter I kind of get I get it bad, because it goes right up to where my hips are, and I can't move sometimes, and it really, 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 really hurts. And I'm so glad now that the doctors are listening to me, that they're gonna be doing a scan. Is it MRI scan? I think that's what they call it. I think that's what they call it here, but I don't know what they call it, obviously, over the US. But yeah, they've sent me off for a MRI scan to check around kind of my bottom part of the back of my back, because it does hurt around the back as well. Maybe it is that, because it only happens when it's the winter. It doesn't happen in the spring or the summer, because I can move perfectly. I'm happy, I'm good, and I move fast in the summer, but I can't move very fast in the winter. And it's got to the point where obviously I do think that obviously the doctors do need to kind of check it out and find out what's going on with my back, because even when I was walking to my Tesco's shop, I could only get the food, and I was walking back from Tesco's and my back started to really, really, really hurt. And I get it, it takes me half an hour from here to get to Tesco's, and it takes me half an hour to get back, which you'll see is an hour's worth of walking. But then obviously I'm walking around the shop as well at the same time. But I kind of, in the shop there is a cafe, so I have to kind of, once I've done my shopping, I have to sit down and have a coffee or a tea to kind of settle my back down again, because the pain in the back, it kills me. And I'm only like 44 years old, do you know what I mean? And it kind of got to that point where it's like, I'm probably going to be in a wheelchair before I'm like 50 or something, with the pains that I'm getting. Do you know? So yeah, it's just, yeah, obviously the doctors have given me strong painkillers to help me with the pains and everything else, up until I kind of get my test results sorted and everything else, because obviously it doesn't, just obviously waiting for that scan thing to come in. So okay, and thank you for popping by. Thank you very much. Yeah, if anyone's around at 6 o'clock, I have a open panel to a no dramas panel, just having a good chat, having a laugh, keeping it real, Just having a good chill. Obviously, Crazy Chicken Lady knows the score in those ones. Hopefully you can all turn up to that. Hello Chaotic. How are you doing? Obviously, Crazy Chicken Lady, if you've got anyone's links, please do send them through so everyone knows who we've got and what we're doing with everything else. I'll be very, very grateful for you to do that. Hello Howie, how are you? How are you doing? How is your Sunday doing? Howie, I've got a open panel going on later if you are up for that. I've got one happening then. It is at 6 o'clock, obviously UK time, which obviously I know that you're UK. Obviously in my live, at the beginning of my live, I was saying about obviously children being off limits. Because yeah, I was in some of these live and the stuff that I heard from this person getting attacked and their child was getting completely attacked. It wasn't nice, it wasn't great, and I was very upset for that person. Because we all know children are off limits. Yep, obviously I've got an open panel. Anyone wants to pop up, then please do come up and we will have a good laugh and a good chat. And the same to you. Send in lots of love, hearts, lots of likes. Please like my lives, please comment, and please do subscribe if you are not subscribed. And obviously do share my live out. I'll be very, very grateful for that too. Yeah, so if everyone's around at 6 o'clock PM UK time, I'm not sure what time that is over the US. I think it's lunch. Would it be lunchtime for you guys? I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh, your yeah, hopefully, but she's had it for over a year already. bless you. Please wrap up really, really warm. Yes, it is in the UK now. Is oh, very, very dark. And this is kind of what depression does to you as soon as it gets dark. It's ugh. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. But yeah, obviously, I've got a video up, me cleaning my living room up and putting my tree up. Obviously, you can see my tree. I'm waiting for all the children to kind of come down, because this is a every year ritual thing that we all put up the angel up on top of the tree all together. That has always been a family tradition since obviously I became single. It was tradition in my family when I was young, so I have started to do that with my children. Been doing it for years anyway. But yeah, I do hope that everyone can join in on panel later, if everyone's on panel, but if not, then that's absolutely fine. So yeah, if anyone can share out obviously that live, I'll be very, very grateful on that one too. But yeah, obviously I've got a video up of me cleaning my living room and putting up my tree, if anybody hasn't seen that yet. So if you want to go and watch that, then you are very welcome to go freely and go and watch that. But yeah, thank you for coming, and have a great rest of your day. But obviously, if you can join me on my next live, I'll be very, very grateful for that one. And obviously, if you can share out my videos as well, that will help me build my community as well. I'd be very, very grateful for anybody that can share out my videos as well, because obviously it will build more. I will be obviously in the new year, there will be different videos, because obviously after the new year I am going to be redecorating my house. anyone is welcome to any of the lives. If you can't make them, then that's absolutely fine. You know, I know that people are busy, and I know that people are obviously getting ready for obviously Christmas period and everything else. But you are all welcome to any of my lives. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna end this live, and I will hopefully see you in my No Dramas open panel live at 6 o'clock. I believe that's probably the afternoon for a lot of you in the US. But yeah, everyone is welcome to that one, and we have a good laugh and we have a good chat. So I'm going to say thank you for coming to this live, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you. Bye for now.